Hi everybody, Rick Bray with the Plick team at BT Bosies, and when it comes to troubleshooting, one of the first questions we always ask is, are you trying to use MyApps for this? But what we found is a lot of people aren't aware of all the awesome things that MyApps can do, both in terms of logging in and that you can organize it. So let's take a little bit deeper dive into MyApps. All right, so let's take a look at MyApps. The first question is, how the heck do you get here? Well, one way is if you look for this little icon on your desktop or on your Chromebook, when you click on that, it will take you to your MyApps page. It may ask you to log in and you may have to deal with two-factor authentication depending on how things are set up for you and your account. If you're on another device where you don't see that app, that little button, you can go to the website, and I'll show you here. If I type in myapps and then whatever the end of your email address is. So for me, I'm here right now at Harpersville, so I would use hcs.steer.org. But any other district, you're going to type in yours, and it will have you potentially log in with your MyApps credentials, and then you're here looking at this page. Now, what's great is these little tiles get you to log in almost 100% of the time successfully. So that's why we love working with this page. But sometimes teachers say, oh, I wish I could reorganize the page or the buttons here. You can, just like a smartphone, if you wanted to move something so that it's easier to find, like maybe you wanted this Harpersville dashboard. I'm just gonna click and drag, ooh, see how it makes little shadows of where it might be? Wherever I want it to be and let go. So you can absolutely reorganize these buttons as you see fit. Now you'll notice over here there's also currently a work section, which is the same, but I can add a section. So maybe I'll call this, I don't know, library stuff, right? And now what I can do is if I want to take maybe, I don't know, what's a good thing for the library? Ooh, Sora. I can drag it over to library and it moves it there. It says it right in the corner that it was moved. Now, unfortunately, you can't have tiles in more than one location, but this is a way to sort through your things so you can find just your library or your work. Let me switch over to my Bosies account just to show you how I've organized that one. So here I can see that I have Microsoft things all organized in one place, library things in another, the VLA for when I was teaching at the Virtual Learning Academy, my work stuff that I need, and then, because I didn't really know what this was. So it just kind of hung out there. But it helps me to organize stuff, and then within here I can still move things around as I need to. So really, really nice. And again, by clicking any of these buttons, you're almost guaranteed to get logged in successfully, because if you could log into MyApps to begin with, these things should be working for you. Now let's talk about one other way to get to MyApps, and that is with this little extension right here. And when I hover over it, you'll notice it says Okta Browser Plugin. That's the MyApps extension. Now you may be saying, hey Rick, I don't have that icon up here. That's okay. If you ever don't see an extension that you're looking for, it might be hidden under the extension puzzle piece. And here I can see the Okta Browser plugin is here. And if I want to make it visible all the time, I can pin it, and that will put it out here. You can pin things that you use often to have them out here. And if you unpin them, they hide underneath this puzzle piece just to save space. Now, the first time that you click on this extension, it may not work. It may just give you like a big blue screen, and you'll need to go to that myapps.whatever. Once you're there, when you click on this extension now, it shows here. And I can flip over to my Bosies account to show you that it also keeps them organized here. So if I want something that was specifically Microsoft, I don't have to go through everything that was recently used. I can just pop to there. If I want to find a particular app, like maybe, I don't know, how about Sora, right? Boom, there it is. I can search for it. What an awesome, awesome feature. So that is the MyApps portal, if you will, and the extension for the Chrome browser. Now, you might be using Edge. Good news, that extension also exists in Edge. So you can access it if you're using that as your maybe default browser. And if you need more information on how to change your default browser for Windows, you can check out this video that hopefully a little tab thing is popping up there in the corner. All right, so there you have it, an introduction to MyApps. If you have any questions or if you're experiencing any trouble, please feel free to submit a ServiceNow ticket and we'll try and help you the best we can. As always, thanks for watching.